Hi.
Good day, everyone. This is OMG Live Caribbean. I'm Richard Young, locked in and ready and raring and excited to share with you all that we have to offer today.
Penelope Spencer here. I am in downtown Diego Martin. Thanks to all of those who are joining us from wherever you are. Thank you for joining us from the moment we go live. All your win, GG. We really appreciate the kind commitment. Please say hi. Let us know that you are watching right.
Yes, good evening, OMG Live Caribbean family. Welcome. I am Cecilia Salazar. Delighted as usual to be in your company this week and so grateful that you choose to join us today.
Hi guys, Vonette Bigford here. Always happy to be with you on this Wednesday evening. Looking forward to this hour that we spend together.
Yeah. So we're missing Camille Selvon Abrahams today, so she's not going to be with us. Yes. She's with us in spirit.
Yes.
Please share this. Yes, please share this live feed on your timeline so your friends can join us too. Don't be selfish. We have a really exciting show today, so let's see what's in today's show.
Are you tired of wearing your face mask?
Yes.
Well, there is a new face shield that uses light to protect you. Mm-hmm. Which woman is responsible for giving birth to the largest amount of children? That you'll see right here. See fashion icon Naomi Campbell strut the Balmaid fashion show runway. We talk live with Michelle Borel, my friend, advisor, and accompanist, who is documenting the voices of some influential women.
Wow. And this week, we are very proud to feature a movie trailer from Trinidadian filmmaker Maya Cozier called She Paradise. Yum. Meanwhile, on TikTok, we have some hilarious videos to share with you. And Lord Kitchener takes over the OMG Game Time Challenge with Guess That Vintage Kaiso. Yes, it's back.
It's back.
Plus, you will see Tilt from Soca Royalty, son of Lord Kitchener, Colonel Roberts. And get ready to find out 6 things you really need to know. Mm-hmm. All that and much, much more in this episode of OMG Live Caribbean.
Vonette, yes. Are you aware that besides you, there's a lady here who looks like she wants to sing? Because a couple of weeks ago, we found her singing calypso at Black Stallion birthday show.
That's not me.
This week, the girl doing rap. So this week she doing rap. So who is that, you may ask? Let me see.
Then this man get this plan with the hammer in his hand and he say how he understand. What a day. The drum make it 1 and the drum make it 2. Well, the drum could make quite a few. Then this man take this pan with the hammer in his hand and he stoop down there on the ground. And he heat it and he beat it and he stretch it and he mark it and the pan start to make a new song. Oh yeah!
Very nice.
And my friend Michael behind there.
Michael, yes, he's so wonderful. John Thomas did that for Independence Special for TV6.
Oh, nice.
And that is Pan Rap composed by Colonel Robert. What is wrong with me? Colonel Robert's on my mind. Yeah. Composed by Paul Keynes Douglas, of course. Written by Paul Keynes Douglas, and it was arranged by Marionettes Chorale. So
Lancelot Lane tune, eh? A Lancelot Lane tune, a very authentic original thing.
It's a wonderful piece by Paul Keynes, and I really enjoyed performing it. So, yay, Trini.
She's always wrapped in her national colors. Thank you, Sal.
And thank you, Penelope Spencer loaned me the outfit. It's a collaborative effort.
Very nice.
Thank you. I want to also welcome our regular fans. They're commenting already. Thank you for getting involved in the show today. As Blue Jean Scarlett.
Yes, I see Jennifer Nathan. I see Roxanne. Hi, Roxy. Caroline. Greg Cave. Kirk in Houston. Papa.
Yes.
Arlene McIntosh. Loretta John. Hi, Loretta.
Hi, Loretta.
Rita Bigford. Rita. Pat Dillon. Wayne Harewood. Hi, Wayne. Arlene McIntosh. Denise. Auguste Hannes. Nice, man. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Patricia.
Yes. Hi from Houston. Welcome. Let's spread the word. Share like you're going mad. Share, let people get in on the vibe.
Yes. And remember to get on the show, send us your voice notes or video clips. Just email them to OMG Live Caribbean. Email info@omgtt.com. We want to hear your thoughts and opinions, and you may get on the show.
You never know.
Never know.
I want our audience to get ready to take part in the next segment. We want you to tell us in the comment section what was one thing that you were happy about this week. Just one thing. I know some people have a ton of things. But just start typing, start writing. Tell us one thing you were happy about this week.
Oh, well, look, my picture up, so I guess I'll have to start. I want to say that today, the 13th of October, which is this Wednesday, is my parents' 58th wedding anniversary. Wow. Now, a lot of people out there in Trinidad and Tobago know my parents, actually, Jose and Barbara Salazar, because they do engage encounter. So a lot of young couples and old couples out there did their training with my parents. I meet them all the time. People come up to me and I think they know me. No, it's my parents they know, right? So they are a good example, a shining example. 58 years old.
Wow.
Yes,
mother deserves an award.
For sure. Here now, I feel if my husband had the box still, he sent me back to the manufacturers a long time ago. he get rid of the box and I come. So.
Yes, it makes me happy that they're still here and I still have my parents and they're still in love.
That's
so. What about you, Penny? What made you happy?
I'm going to be what made me happy this week. I don't know, I was looking forward to the theaters opening and reopening, but I don't know if I'm happy about it with the safe zone, so I'm kind of in between now. So that's me, But I'm happy that something moving is happening.
Yeah. But for me, I'm same kind of statement. I'm happy that we have the option of the safe zone and the space so that we can have something. And I spent actually all of yesterday and today trying to kind of curate a song list for this event that I decided to have on December 4th. So I was actually just sitting down and trying to figure out, how to, if I'm going to do some new music, if I'm going to bring back some old stuff, how I'm going to mix it up, how I'm going to segment it to just make it interesting, because I can't do like a grand thing as I would normally do. So it's a small, intimate kind of semi-acoustic evening. So I was just kind of trying to choose the material to fit into that context and concept. But it made me I was busy, so I was happy.
Of course.
Focus on something that makes me happy,
Getting creative.
It's December 4th.
December 4th, yeah.
Definitely. What am I happy about? I'm happy because we're here. We're on Wednesday. It has a nice climactic tune to it, so I love that. There was a launch of a song that Frederick Morton Jr. did. He wrote it, and it was a very spiritual, inspirational piece that he wrote, and Crystal Kane did it, and I styled the video. So it was launched this week on Tempo Network, so I was very, very I'm thrilled. In fact, just before this, I came off an interview on Tempo chatting about it. So it's really nice. I think it really, when you hear something the first time and you like it, I think it means it's touching our soul. So I was happy about that. So I feel good about that.
Sounds great.
We have some comments here. Loretta John says, I'm happy because my birthday was yesterday. She was 61 years old yesterday.
Happy birthday.
And Kirk Cambridge says he was with his Auntie V in Houston, and she gave him some very sound advice on relationships. Beverly Roby,
you have to share.
Yes, his training session. Roxanne Phillips says she has her sister-in-law who's visiting from New York, and she's happy because it's been a while. Greg Cave says her writing is flourishing. That's wonderful, Greg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gray also said she had a question from last week and not to forget it. So I don't know what that question. I can't remember the question.
Yeah, she won.
Yes, she did.
And she didn't get time to ask a question, yeah.
Buell says that I'm happy that I'm happy that it's finally fall, my favorite season.
Yeah.
Jennifer Nathan said she helped somebody with her winnings from a playway mark. I love it.
Caroline Petite.
Yes. She says, I'm happy because I moved to Barbados after living in the US for 19 years. Good move.
Oh, yeah, boy. Wow, that's a good move.
Good. Right.
All right, so let's move along. The Lightbox series on YouTube features local artists. Every Tuesday, they're doing the work to expose some new and interesting talents. This week, we found this young man singing a very melancholic piece with his very haunting voice. Here is Issa. Let's take a listen.
Pictures looking at me too, wearing all your shoes, tripping, staring at the moon, why you had to leave so soon, when they took you away, the pain that stayed more than 1,000 days. Never walked away.
Nice. Congratulations. Excellent, Issa and Lightbox. Keep
nice
up the good work. You know, a platform for new upcoming artists. That's so important right now. Yeah. So we move things along and head over to Meanwhile on TikTok.
You know, everyone complains about this young generation, how they're so consumed with technology, social media, and their phones and their tablet take up so much of their time. They're missing out on some of the simple pleasures we used to enjoy as children. They're missing out. Well, here's a different take on this situation. Take a listen.
Watching all year, all you know, I just only come on here when thing bother in my whole soul. And all people are coming for all year. Leave the children to play on the iPad and phone after the day of online school now. Oh God, long time, we didn't have phone and we didn't have internet and we used to go outside and play footsie and we used to go and play rounders and we used to talk to the neighbor. You think them children want to hear about that? Them children born in the age of technology, of internet. Them don't want to hear nothing about that. The only way they want to cool their brains is to play a little game on the phone, on the laptop or wherever. Unfortunately for you, Auntie Margaret, you born in the age where they had flambeau and where they had latrine. Auntie Margaret, if you had internet, you'd be outside playing footsie? No, you wouldn't. You'd play footsie on the phone. So leave the children alone now, man. Yes, encourage them to go and exercise. Yes, encourage them to be more active. Yes, encourage them to put down the phone a little bit. But leave them let them relax their brains a little bit too now, man.
He does have a point, because if we had internet, we probably really would. He does have a point.
I love the footsie. You know how long I play footsie, boy?
We would not be playing mommy and daddy too. Remember?
Penny, talk to yourself, please.
No, y'all, it is. He has a very good point, because I'm always trying after school. I'm telling my daughter go outside, and she rolls her eyes, and she want to just go back on the devices, you know. So it's a balance. It's a balance.
Yeah. You have to find
as with everything else. As with everything else, yeah.
On next TikTok, I work with a lot of tall women, models who are like 5'10" and over. So most men of a certain height usually stay away from these girls because it makes them feel kind of lesser than. But there are some vertically challenged men who are not afraid of a tall girl. And this next gentleman wants to let the tall girls know how passionate this short king could be. Take this in.
It's for all my tall women out here. You're not gonna get away from us short kings. Why don't you want to mess with us short kings, huh? What's wrong with it? What's wrong, daddy long leg? Cause you all the way up here? You feel me? Come over here, daddy long leg.
That short.
Daddy long leg.
How long I had that too?
Yeah, boy. Anyway, look, he better hope nobody to hold on to him, nah? Now, people are taking TikTok extremely seriously. Some people. They are going to outrageous lengths to get likes and views. This next TikToker took up the challenge and has done things with his back that looks humanly impossible. Take a look.
Why? How?
That's snake oil. Snake oil. You rub your back with snake oil and that's it.
He look possessed. That is what I look like. That I look normal. You know, we girls love our fabulous lashes and nails to finish our look before we step out. But many of us are taking the lashes and nail game to some Guinness World Record lengths, people. Here's this person's take on how it has gone all too far. Take a look.
Baby, what you wanna do? Shoot your shot cause I'm bulletproof. Load it up and do. Baby, what you wanna do?
People have too much time on their hands right now.
I know, I could really
plenty time.
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Well,
I have not made a TikTok video yet. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. I'm on TikTok. I can't do anything.
Because we are customers, professionals. We'd have to write a script and get the camera and the makeup and then just take a piece of paper, stick it on the eye and go
and laugh.
It's a casualness, Penny.
Yeah, I know. I can't get used to it.
It's innovation, I think. Well, people, that is it for this episode of Meanwhile on TikTok. Next, we're going over to take a little trip in St. Lucia. Where all my friends and them is. All my friends and them be. Beautiful sunset. I look at that sunset. Oh my God.
More. We want more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to dive into hot topics.
Let's see.
Right, hot topics. Doubles, y'all. Doubles. It's Mr. Doubles again. They've gone up $6. Right? So just be aware that the people know Mr. Doubles is up. I don't understand how people raising things in this Gova season. Why are prices being raised?
Because everything has gone up. When you go to the grocery, the flour gone up, the chana gone up, the oil gone up.
So everybody raising
everybody,
things.
yes.
I'm saying, why are people raising things?
Because supply and they will claim supply and demand too, because they're not getting stuff and they're playing.
Let us all suffer for a little bit, my man.
Collective suffering is the order of the day.
Exactly.
I agree. Everybody sacrifice a bit.
People raising the rent. People raising taxi fare. People, it's just too much.
But let me tell you something. I find the ease at which we continue to buy KFC when KFC weighs and TGI and everything else, when the ease at which we continue to buy these things, I don't see we giving doubles the same blight.
I don't know. I don't buy those things, so I can't.
I don't. I find $6 for doubles is not ridiculous because
it's not ridiculous.
I don't find it ridiculous because I paying $120 something for some wings by TGI and KFC keep raising, and we still going on buying.
You see, double satisfies the small man as well, and that's what I'm concerned about. Not me, or not even my friends. I'm talking about the fellow who does all they can afford.
It is true.
You know?
It is true. And just like
meal for some people. I just find $6.
But they showed a lady, I think she was in a Rangwes, I can't be too sure, or Ruka, no, it was an A. And she still had her doubles at $2.
Serious?
$2, you know how long ago that was? It was at $2. If you see the lineup.
No, I don't understand people bringing up prices right now at all. I know it might have to go up. But now,
I hear you. I totally hear you.
The thing is, salaries aren't going up.
Exactly.
So that's why so we have to cook at home more. What is another hot topic?
Prices have to go up commensurate with other things going up.
Yeah.
What about safe
I wanted to
zones?
talk about because.
Go ahead, Richard.
Yes. Yeah. I was just going to mention that though Miami Carnival is just finished, and what I heard was the method or methodology that was applied there is that people went into bubbles from early. So you go into bubbles and you kind of stay in your bubbles, and they're checking your negative status, and it has to be shown at the spaces. And they are feeling, because there's, at least up to now, there has been some success because we had that good turnout and so, that they want to push the envelope to have Carnival 2022. And so like Band Leaders Association and the Promoters Association are kind of, rallying for it and kind of positioning the government to consider. What do you all think about that?
I don't know. I won't be going in any crowd right now. I am not feeling safe to go in any crowd, even though I'm vaccinated. I am holding my corner. If people want to go out, I can't be vexed with them either. If people want to make $1 and sell the thing and whatever, I good for now.
Yeah, for me, I think stuff can happen. I probably will not go with the street parade, any kind of street parade or anything.
Exactly.
Like that. But I think stuff can happen in just like we have safe zones, and we had stuff happen this year in what some of the same safe zones, Queen's Hall, certain places. But I think
that's so.
To rule it out entirely, I think it can be managed. I wouldn't go with the street parade or anything that's too crowded and where you could have limited control. I agree
totally. I think it could happen as well. It needs to be properly managed, and organized, and the rules adhered to.
Trinies, hello. We have no behavior.
We could do a lot more like the Soca Drome. I know people don't feel that is the carnival, but that is basically the Miami formula. Yeah. It's a space which is controlled. So we'll have to have a lot more of those bubbles and controlled spaces. That's the only way I could see it.
But my only thing is to rule it out, and or like there are a few people who think that it shouldn't even be a thought. And I'm saying, let's just step out of yourself for a bit and understand that this is far more than revelry and parade.
Yeah, our carnival is more than that.
Whose livelihoods depend on that. And we have to think about that, because there's no support for these people. So then what are we asking them to do? So I'm saying, before we make the assessment that nothing should happen, let's think about the people whose livelihoods depend on.
A lot of artists depend on carnival. A lot of artists depend on, and just even the feedback, the music, the creativity, so it should happen some way, but that kind of bigness, I don't think we're ready for it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I agree.
What other hot topics we have, y'all? I see that Jamaica is looking at maybe a new vaccine policy. They're not actually they're not actually saying mandate, but they're saying, come on, people, we have the vaccines. Please take it because we don't want to make it mandatory. And I think this is what is happening all over the Caribbean now.
That's what happening all over the world.
All over the world, yeah.
They're trying their best not to mandate it. They're trying to use moral suasion and a number of different things, but I don't know.
Anyway, anybody have any hot topics out there? Our fans? On social media?
Well, we could just acknowledge 2 things that happened this week. It was the International Day for Young Girls. And there was also the mental health. And you all had a wonderful showing. Both Cecilia and Vonette, I looked at it, I thought it was very good under the directorship of Mr. Stephen Duval. And
I thought it
was quite good. Very heavy hitters you all had on the program.
I mean, like heavier. There's nobody heavier than that in Trinidad right now.
I'm telling you.
And mental health is very, very important, especially right now with everything that's going on. So come on, people, take care of your mental health out there.
Important.
You know? Yeah, important.
Yeah. I think we
let's. Anything else on social media?
Yeah, and Brenda Batiste is saying it's economics, not only revelry. And you're correct, Brenda. Christine Jack is saying no crowd. Brenda Batiste again says, tell them to wait and see what mutates out of Miami. Events should happen, but not parades, which is kind of similar to what I'm Loretta says she's interested in seeing what comes out of the Miami experience.
Yeah.
Patricia says, but I had my last 2 doubles last week, no more for me.
Yeah, Miami Carnival is a much smaller scale than Trinidad Carnival. I tell you, Trinidad Carnival, there's nothing like it. People don't believe it, you know. There's nothing like Trinidad Carnival. Miami have a street there, had a parade up and down. But hello, we parade in every crevice of this country.
Exactly.
We're not normal. We are not normal people.
I love that word crevice, Penny. I love that word crevice.
Yes.
All right. One of the things I have always felt we suffer from in the Caribbean is not documenting our history, not recording the many great minds and perspectives of our people who made a difference. On all the various islands, that is. It's not just in Trinidad and Tobago.
We had one guy who died the other day. Oh, God, I'm horrible with names. He has a good book that documented our history. Sorry, go ahead.
Was it Al?
No.
I can't remember. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So, knowing their opinions and hearing what their position, come on, who are we talking about here now? The perspectives of our people, knowing their opinions, the stories of our people and hearing their positions, the lessons learned. That is really interesting. And it's stuff we could discover and grow from.
Exactly. Yes. There's this saying, if you don't know where you come from, then you don't know where you are. And if you don't know where you are, then you don't know where you're going.
Well, many of you may know radio personality and author Michelle Borel, who recently did just that. She got some influential women together and did a book with their thoughts and opinions. Let's discuss.
Let us welcome our guest, Miss Michelle Borel. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank
come
you, Celia. I want to see each and every one of you. Auntie Penny. Hello. It's so great to see all of you. It's been some time.
Yes, Michelle. And for those who do not know you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Let them get to know you a little more.
Well, first things first, I'm a mommy. I'm a mother of 4. A wife, but in terms of my career path, I have been a broadcaster for over 2 decades. Started when I was in school. I am also a marketer. I've been a marketer for more than 15 years. And I am also an author and motivational speaker. My my whole theme, everything for me, it's all about waking your dreams up. When you wake up in the morning and sure your dreams wake up with you. So it's about putting passion into action. If you don't love it, best you put it aside.
Wow, great. Well, Michelle, can you tell us the motivation for your new book and who are some of the people in it?
Thank you so much. The motivation behind this was really the social climate that we had in February, when you saw so much taking place with regards to our women. And I felt very much like what you stated in terms of we need to document things, and we need to also ensure that we have women supporting women, and we have the opportunity to document some of the challenges that women would have experienced, the lessons they would have gotten from it, and pass it on, pass that on, help another sister. And that's really what it's about, iron sharpening iron. Let's celebrate those victories of the true Viragos, warrior women.
Wow, I love the name.
I love it.
So who are some of the women in this book? You didn't tell me who are some of them.
Auntie Penny! Who was the first person I contacted. Auntie Penny could tell you if I have an idea. It could be midnight, it could be 2 a.m. Auntie Penny, I feel we should do. And surprisingly, you get a response always promptly. And Auntie Penny loved the idea, and she really supported me from the get-go. So I don't want to say it's my book, it's our book. So it's Auntie Penny, Nikki, because a few minutes later I was searching for Nikki in the corridor at work, saying, Nikki, I just spoke to Auntie Penny. She says a good idea. Listen to this. And that's really how everything developed. We each put names forward. We each brought ideas forward. And thankfully, we have a group of women that were very much willing to be a part of this. Lara Quintrell Thomas, we have Natalie Martina Harris, Anya Youngchi, Michaela Pandey. We also have Destra Garcia. Yes, Dr. Sasha John Charles Baines. And we have so many wonderful names. It's 15 ladies all together.
Yes,
so it's not a
Siobhan.
matter of forgetting names. I know we have limited time, so plenty.
Yeah.
Yes, Siobhan as well, from the Just Because Foundation.
Right.
And
Glorious
really and
Bodies.
truly, it's an honor.
Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds. I forgot her name.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
Natalie Martina Harris.
Yes.
Yes.
Michelle,
Yes.
for me, the entire experience was
Yes.
really mind-opening. I mean, just writing my chapter. Oh gosh! You all have no idea. I can't wait for you all to read it. But then I don't want you all to read it. But it was lovely. What was one of your biggest challenges doing this project?
Ooh, biggest challenges. I think at this time, it would be getting sponsors as well, because it's a fantastic project. And I know persons have budgets that are very limited, but at the same time, corporate responsibility, it's a very huge aspect of what you do. You can have 1 million ads running on a platform, but to get to somebody's heart, that is what we need to ensure businesses are doing. And this is a vehicle you can use to ensure you do that. Get to the heart. That's what it's about. Get to
Tell
the
us,
soul of your
Michelle,
consumer.
tell them about the proceeds of the book.
So the proceeds of the book go to Conflict Women, which is a charitable organization dedicated to support survivors of domestic abuse. So women survivors of abuse, and proceeds are going to that charitable organization. And it's being launched on the 25th of November, which is the International Day for the end of violence against women.
Wonderful.
I know the day.
Wonderful.
So what is next for you, Michelle? I mean, you're going to do book 2 after this and book 3 and, you know.
It has transformed beautifully into a series. Some of my sisters in Barbados were very much moved by this. So we have book 2 coming out on International Women's Day next year. And we also have a Jamaican version. And then we have some international sisters as well around the globe, as well as a Canadian version coming out.
Wow.
So it's really exciting. It's Virago Global.
Fantastic.
Michelle, I just want to jump in here. I was present at the interview because you're doing a series of interviews with some of the women who have contributed to the book on Instagram. And I was sitting in on the session last night with Is it Miss
Martina Harris?
Oh my gosh! Listen to me, Michelle.
A powerhouse of a woman.
I was screaming here, man. You could have swear I was in church. I was so moved.
Yes,
it was so fabulous. She hit on so many wonderful points and so much of what we need to hear as women and how we need to support each other. It was absolutely awesome. So I wanted to congratulate both of you. I look
so forward to reading this book. What is it called? Virago?
Virago, Warrior Woman, a celebration of womanhood.
Yes. Lovely, fantastic. Well, Michelle, I really want to thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for sharing your journey with us. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us before you go?
I would like to say thank you to all the women who have signed up to be a part of this and taken the time to contribute a chapter, because I know it comes from a very soulful place. What was shared, to go through those challenges again, to relive that again and share the lessons that you were able to pull out from it. I know it will be an opportunity that sometimes in life we cry tears to prevent somebody else from crying those tears. So let's be kind. Mental health awareness was just this week. Be kind. You never know what battle somebody is going through.
Gosh, Borel, I love you.
She's a TikTok fanatic, eh? Let's go on her page. She gives these wonderful inspirational quotes every morning. Well, every other morning or so.
Someone is asking, Michelle, someone is asking where will the book be available to be purchased when it comes out?
Well, right now we're in talks for that. Okay. But it will be out there as long as we have a firm commitment. We're in talks with publishers and book speakers and stuff. So.
Yes,
it will happen.
It will be Amazon for certain.
For sure.
For certain, yeah.
In the meantime, we ladies need to look at our options.
Thank you.
All right.
Auntie Penny, you have an idea called Auntie Penny. Thank you, Mary. Mary Coffee. Another one. Love you all. Thank you, people. Guess what time it is? It's OMG Game Time Challenge.
Okay, guys, so here it goes. Time for some fun. Today we'll be playing Guess That Vintage Kaiso. Yes, it's back. We are dedicating today's game to the Lord Kitchener. We are going to play you a classic Lord Kitchener calypso, and you have to guess the name of the song.
Not the singer.
No, just the song.
And if you get the answer right, you get to ask anyone in the panel just one question. If you don't, you will learn something today. So are we ready?
Run the club.
Canadian woman talking she own way. She need her people that come up she carnival day. She renting a room in Coca-Cola train.
My mother used to love Kitchener. Ooh, there's no sparrow in our house, Kitchener was the
right. My mother too.
Flag woman, no, not flag woman.
No.
Not flag woman. That's another song. Oh Lord, can't win, Damien. No, you can't win.
Damien, that's not the name of the song either. Can't win.
Can't win. Anybody? It's okay. A clue is something that I am really afraid. Hey, look,
Roxanne Brown Phillips.
Roxanne. You know who Roxanne is?
Yes, Roxy is Michelle's mother.
Michelle's mommy. Right.
Roxy, you got to ask one person on the panel one question. Quickly.
Whenever you write down your question, Roxanne be coming at you. People, this is the second one. Run the clip. Kitchener.
I kissed her twice, just feeling nice. When a voice said, Mister, you brave to be bringing your girlfriend on top of me grave. You talk about run.
And then we're running from the dead. Da 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 da. Let's play a game of cards.
Didn't do an ad with that song?
Yes,
Didn't do an ad?
Yes.
And Kitchener was one of those Kaisonians. Would have this long forward before they actually get death in the cemetery. No,
Marie
it's not
left.
death. That is the wrong word, Marie. Close though, but not death. Yes, Kitchener would have these long musical
Roxanne.
before you get to the song. Love in the cemetery, Roxanne. Roxanne, you can't get so much.
All right, let's give it to Wayne. Let's give it to Wayne. So Wayne, you get to ask one person a question. So we're waiting on Wayne's question and Roxanne's question. Then we move on.
Run the clip. Third song.
We come from a country district all the way up north. We hobby is playing music and drinking fish broth.
Oh, Lord, that's the best. The best. I will never forget that panorama. Never.
Kitchener's melodies, boy. Oh my
Beautiful,
God.
beautiful.
Boss, Loretta John got it.
Is Toko Ban?
I think there's a typo. I'm sure there's a typo.
Toko Han.
No, Damien, it's not an A minor. Somebody say Roxanne, shut up.
Roxanne went in too much.
Toko Ban. Loretta John. So 3 of you all have 3 questions to ask.
Yeah.
Right? So while you all think about your questions, Cecilia,
we move on. Well, let's check out the next segment then, Penny. Shall we go ahead?
Wait.
What?
Roxanne's question is why people don't like to wear masks.
Whose question is that?
Roxanne.
Okay, who answering now on?
Too much lipstick.
Because it's uncomfortable. Because I don't get to show my lipstick.
Yeah, that was for you, for sure.
Yeah, and I don't like it. I mean, I know we have to wear it, and I wear it, but I really don't like it. Can't say I like it.
I like what it does, but I'm not a fan either.
Exactly.
And it's uncomfortable.
All right.
Wayne Harewood's question is, Miss V, can you send me a ticket for your show? When you're not here to go to the shows.
Listen on our show.
All right, so that's 2 questions.
When we begging for ticket, man.
Yeah.
We. Right, you have a Loretta wrote us?
No, not yet. Let me move on and we'll get
All right, well, we'll check out our next segment, which is coming to your screens.
Well, we are so proud to announce that our local girl Maya Kozier's short film She Paradise, starring Michael Sherry, is now a full-length movie. She Paradise is a story of sisterhood, sexuality, and self-discovery. Directed and written by Kozier and co-written by Melina Brown, She Paradise premieres in theaters, on demand, and digital on November 19th, 2021. Let's take a peek.
I just want to say that my student is the supporting actress in this.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Congrats, Petty.
Sorry.
You can dance? What's your name? Sparkle. She's still a child. You should come and audition.
Come have a good time, I have to drop it low. No need for rush now. You call this a job? Me now, come and show the way. With it, I jump up, party till late.
Sparkle, thanks for coming, eh? Leave my room. I love this.
Is he a new dancer?
Yo, Skinny wants us to be in his next music video. What? Sparkle, do you have any idea where you're getting yourself into?
And action! We are the party, hey, with the heart and the mind as one. Hey, let's make this some real thing.
What are you doing?
Dancing like a little jommet.
I tried my best.
is a wonderful movie. Y'all will love it.
Yes. It looks exciting.
Yes, it's like a little piece of, that Marshall video with he and that girl sang. Like a little piece of that, a little piece of Mary's, a little piece of everything.
Yes, Dancehall Queen.
Lovely. It's
looks
wonderful.
Good. It looks really
anyway,
good.
people, here are 6 things you need to know.
Oh.
The face mask is now a necessary inconvenience we live with to keep safe. But can you use technology to make them less obstructive? Let's investigate.
AirRing is a compact, portable, wearable, and functional air purifier that makes you feel fresher, cooler, and richer on oxygen due to UV ionization. AirRing surrounds the user's face and forms a local area of pure atmosphere. Ordinary masks are usually uncomfortable and effortful to wear.
Why would I want to wear that whole thing on my neck?
I don't know.
Wow.
It looks so futuristic. Where are we going, y'all? This is crazy. Oh, wow. Well, anyway. Yeah, at least you can wear your lipstick and you can breathe.
Yes, pen. Yes, pen. Yes.
I don't know what the color will look like under that UV light, though. But anyway, I have something a lot simpler. A great recipe with just potato, eggs, and a little seasoning. It's like a Subway toasty. Take a look. It works.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's simple.
Yes. Heartburn is something we all suffer from, some more than others. Here are 2 simple things you can do. Take a look.
Number 1, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar works great for heartburn. All you need to do is take 2 to 3 capsules of apple cider vinegar before each meal. Number 3, stop the caffeine. If you have acid reflux or heartburn, then coffee and tea may make your problem worse.
Yep. Oh. But I didn't even know that apple cider vinegar capsules. I just buy the bottle.
Yeah.
Probably not in
Well, Fashion Week in Paris this year was exhilarating, exciting, and innovative. Here is a peep at Beyonce's designer Olivier Rousteing, designer for Balmain, the fashion house. Let's take a look.
I would wear that.
Wow.
Many
if we can
models
get
of
him to style us, y'all, for OMG, you think? Richard, call him now.
Yeah, I'll call him later. I'll call him later and let us get organized. Yeah.
Now remember, long ago, it was always so nice to sit and go through the old photo albums. Well, now with digital photos, there's no need for one, but having prints to sit and watch would still be so nice, wouldn't it? Take a look.
With the rise of digital pictures, no one really has the time to print photos anymore. The Polaroid Zip wireless mobile photo mini printer is a tiny device that'll print your picture within seconds. Just connect it to your phone and let the magic happen. It works with any smartphone and is portable enough for you to take it everywhere, so you don't even need to wait a long time for your photos to develop.
I want one.
Me too.
We haven't one now. We're getting one.
Where are people coming from? Where are people coming from?
Me and her.
And you know the thing, the printer is $10 and the paper is $300.
Exactly. You all know when people say that you have 4 or 5 children, you know, Trinity's are going, oh God! Well,
It's a farm.
Yes. Well, this woman has the world record for the most amount of births. 69 children, one woman. Believe it?
That's impossible. That's impossible.
Believe it.
Valentina Vassilyeva lived in the 18th century and gave birth to 69 children, holding the record for the most childbearing in the Guinness Book of Records. Valentina gave birth to 27, of which 16 were twins, 7 were triplets and 4 were quadruplets.
What
is
that?
But she went through labor 27 times.
Wow.
Well, triplets and twins would be.
Yes.
That's crazy, y'all.
She was stretched to capacity.
My poor woman, her whole life she was pregnant. Her whole life.
It was in the 18th century and they didn't have much to do.
No, and also they didn't have much painkillers either. Poor woman. Oh, God. Ooh, my great grandmother had 13, y'all, and I thought that was a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was it, folks. 6 things. What?
Like a hurting.
6 plus 69 is 75 things.
75 things you needed to know right here on OMG Live. Oh, let's get to our viewers on social media. What are their thoughts?
We have 2 questions to answer.
Okay.
First, we have to answer Loretta's question. Loretta's question for me is, how long have I been performing? And I've been performing for 17 years, Loretta. And I think Gray has her question from last week, and it's for Penny. She says, I have seen her in story time with children. Has she considered doing a workshop for children, and what will she showcase at that workshop?
Oh, that's a long question.
Yeah,
yes, I teach children all the time, you know, but I like that idea of doing a total workshop with children in mind and understanding the value of storytelling, because I think that our society do not give enough credence to storytelling and that act of telling a story and conveying a message and giving a moral at the end of your story. So I would love to do that, you know. Of course, and what I would tell them about Trinidad, I want to infuse Trinidad in our children's minds so much because our children are losing their identity. They just talk about America, and you know the American heroes are their heroes. So if I had to do a workshop like Camp Tipitambo, what we did, we had a big 4-month workshop, and we discussed Trinidad and we show the power and the loveliness of Trinidad. Okay, that's it. I gone.
Fantastic. So that Penny's adding that to her list of things to do very shortly.
Yes.
All right, fantastic.
Anything else on social media? No, that's it.
Oliver Roosting, such a creative designer, out of his fiery accident, it inspired his collection. Marie Millett says that.
Hi, Dean.
Melissa said she loved the collection as well.
Yeah, boy.
Damien Edwin is harassing me. Vonnet, you see that? Try that. It tastes good. Most every time something with food comes up, Damien is harassing me because he knows how much I detest cooking. Damien, that show is She Paradise by our very own Maya Cozier.
Yes, it's a beautiful film. People, you all go and look at it. Support it, please. Please, it's a wonderful, wonderful film, and of course, necessary arts.
Fantastic.
Kimberly Crichton, she was a boss in this.
But I thought I recognized her, but she played but she looked really good. I can't wait to see her. Very good. Wonderful.
She's a boss in it, yeah.
Okay, people. So do we have time for, so I was thinking?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe
2 things.
Yes, 2 things.
What you thinking, Pen?
Me, I'm not thinking nothing now, other than, no, I can't say it because we have children here. So,
I am thinking that I hope we get back, as we're getting back to normal soon, as we were talking about earlier. Everybody be safe out there so that we can move towards Christmas and have everything opening up and the creatives can go out, and we're looking forward to performing for Trinidad and for the world once again. That's what I'm thinking about, getting back on stage.
And we are doing a children's show. Oh, I forgot our children's show.
Oh, right. Well, we'll
so
talk about that.
A children's show, we'll talk about it. But we need sponsors too. We need help. Please contact us. It's called COVID Tries to Cancel Christmas. And it's a children's show, and we want to send it out to schools. We want to, really let the children laugh in Trinidad and Tobago. It's just a sad time. And we want them to, for this Christmas. Yes, that's it. Sorry.
I was thinking about this, all this whole, I don't want to call it division. I was just thinking about, 2 years ago that I never thought we'd be at a place where this separation between vaccinated and unvaccinated, and I feel so, it really doesn't make me feel good. As much as I'm thankful for this space to be able to get back to some level of, and I don't like to even use the word normalcy because we're never going to get back to normal, but to some space where we can try to be, it really doesn't feel good that folks are feeling excluded, the folks are feeling attacked. I really wish it didn't have to get to this. I don't feel good about it at all. It's like,
bring back all those days where you had the colored toilets and you had the whites and the separation.
I don't feel good about it. I understand the decisions, but I don't feel good about it.
I agree with you, Vonnet, and that's why at OMG we welcome anyone can watch our show, right? Anyone, vaccinated or unvaccinated, log on. We are fair.
Well, I just want to mention my brother's birthday. Robert Young of the Cloth just passed this week, so I'm giving him happy belated birthday greetings.
Oh, yes, Robert is October.
Yes,
All right. Well,
right, that's it, people. We want people to subscribe.
Yep.
Yes, I want all you to subscribe, get notified, share OMG Live Caribbean. Thanks to all those who took part in today's show. We truly appreciate you.
Yes, join us next week, Wednesday, live from 8 p.m. on OMG TT on Facebook or OMG TV TT on YouTube, or right here on a Sunday on CCN TV6 on Gael, M&E TV, and SmashRadioTT.com.
Have a great week, everybody. Please, everyone, have a great week. Be safe. Wear your mask, watch your distance, and wash your hands.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, people. I love you.
We're leaving you all with a music video from Colonel Roberts called Tilt.
So, as we always say on OMG, people,
let's be kind to each other.
Let's be kind to each other.